Hi, you guys. Welcome in. I just purchased this intuitive deck, right? But I do feel like some of you guys have people that are in lustful energy that's trying to attack you or be in your energy. And I just came from TikTok, and I had so many people over there in my chat doing crazy stuff, and they thought that they were going to try to uh get me not to give the message. But I just know that there were people there who actually need the message. So I finished the message, and now I'm here, right? I'm here. I was going to move this over because of my little messy table, but my messy table is like my instant table that I just feel like it washes away the demons. And yesterday they told me, 2 days ago they told me to clean it off. So now I'm going to clean it off, but I leave it there because I feel like we burnt down the ashes. Okay. So whoever you are, there are a lot of naysayers in your environment that are causing pain, right? But now the divine you're so protected that they can't really bother you with the word play that they're doing. So they're sending out, thank you, God. They're sending out this, right? The lust connection, the lusty and busty. One, I read about divine unions, okay? And I did not want to do this message, but I had to finish this message, okay? The divine feminine is the one who's being talked about and ridiculed and put down because because of her masculine and their connection. So they're sending in a bunch of false divine masculines to try to imitate him, and now he is protecting her. Or put yourself in the place where you need to be. Yeah. And don't get it twisted. These people that are attacking you have an entity attached to them. You can't just fault them because some of these people are your family members, okay? And they send out, or these are people that you disconnected from, and they send out attacks on you. Yeah, because I see the courthouse, and you may have divorced from this person. And my mother cut on some healing frequencies because maybe I don't get much traffic over here right now. I literally say healing frequencies, and it was there. But I feel like you and your masculine, or take it how it resonates, put yourself where you go. But I do feel like the masculine, it has a lot of people in his energy withdrawing from him. And the divine wants to help him. 312 may be significant. The divine wants to help him. And I believe that this is probably somebody that he was married to or connected to at a long time, right? Your masculine energy is of high honors, and at this point, a rich guy, Kali. The masculine is a rich guy. 13 could be both of y'all's, like, you guys could both be seeing 13 a lot, and 1, 2, 3, 4, because I just heard because divine timing is here. Your soulmate. I do see that both of you guys are like, this is on the side. It was covering the commitment and it was covering the entity attachment. I feel like both of you guys are connected to fight and ward off evil for one another. And I said this over on TikTok, but I feel like that collective that was on TikTok was a lot of low vibrational people, the same people that I was speaking to. And I would have stayed there to like debrief the situation. But I don't like to feel, when I woke up today at 2:20, it was with a symphony. I felt like I was in an arena or like a symphony, but they were saying to me, make sure everything you're doing is equally yoked. So if I'm not withdrawing what I need from the collective, I have to pull my energy out, and that's what I did. Yeah, because my job is to speak to the masses, and if my collective is not tapping the screen or not feeding me the way that I'm feeding them. I have to understand that everybody there is not there for my benefit. And there's been plenty of time I have been, and this, I tell my stories because I'm sure that aligns with you. There's been plenty of times that we may have been in situations where everything was equally yoked and you felt fulfilled. So if you get to a place where you're on the phone and you're yawning and you're tired, it's because that person is draining you, okay? So pull your energy back. Like if you sitting there and you like, this entity attached to them is pulling you down, you have to be strong enough to walk away, okay? This is going to be, yeah. I want you guys to know, because they wanted me to put this here. You guys are being introduced to each other, so even if you know this person, there's a lot of foul play in the makings, right? There's a lot of foul play in the makings. 555. So the divine, you guys may be focused on work, right? Both of you are making strides at work. And yes, you guys are both being attacked because they know that you're loved. This says evil eye by your community, right? And not only that, there's so much, they want to keep you in the chokehold, but they can no longer keep you in the chokehold. I've never seen these cards, but this is so funny. Here's intuitive Kev, and I feel like intuitive Kev in here feels like the divine for me, the divine. Like I see you. And so not only that, the boss and your ancestors see all the work that you have done. So all of these false documents or all of these false things that are being put out in your name by the people who wants to be a part of your community is being abolished or being removed off of your name. Or let me read this document. It says truth, false, truth, date, false. Yeah. So they put out a lot of hits on you. I hear that. I keep being hit after hit after hit. And you overcame them, right? These people became obsessed with doing hits after hits after hits. And while they threw the hits, you just sat there and gave it up to God. And so now their veil is coming off. And so those hits that they definitely threw at you is now about to go back to them. And you and your mate are going to come in union. Even though this is the union card, because I'm sure that 61 and 62, that magic is being backfired, okay? And I know for a fact because I was not able to purchase Intuitive Kev's deck until now. And this deck is crazy, insane. Whoever Intuitive Kev is, I had to give equally to get this. Somebody actually mentioned to me and said, you're number 47. And I do believe that 47 is the magic number or the special number for your, I heard, adaptation for your uniformity, your north node, for you to have been transferred from your south node to your north node. I don't know why, but that's what I believe, okay? Maybe Kevin knows, intuitive Kevin knows. I wish he can come and tell me. I'm very thankful to have gotten this deck. Oh, look, the Lover's cards was out here. I'm very thankful to have gotten this deck, to have received this deck. I paid for it, but 444, as I say that, it's 4:44 in the morning, a.m. on 11/20. I just heard divine blessings are here. Spirit, let's close out the message for the remainder of the week. Let's tell the collective, my besties over here, what's coming towards them and what they need to focus on for the remainder of the week. I heard for the weekend, and I said what's coming towards you all, and it's success in the love life. It says, I do believe this because yesterday I went on a journey of me, a self-discovery from where I was to where I'm going. And the last place that I ended up was in the gym. And I'm telling you, I left it all in the gym. And I was listening to something that I believe that's going to change my life. And whoever aligns with me, it'll change theirs as well, because God is teaching me. And I did not want to hear this, but right now God was teaching me what I needed to learn so that I can gift you all. I asked what's coming towards you too for the weekend. Your love life is, it says free from problems and money troubles. enjoy the passion of love, love and be loved, and then success. Um, I don't know if this is the love life that's gonna um spark between you and a divine counterpart, or is this the love that you've been waiting for from the environment itself, the love that you put out there now to come fluttering back to you? It says choosing the right direction and actively overcoming difficulties. You're on the right track, and the divine and your ancestors are going to ensure that you get all that you definitely are. I heard all that you indefinitely are waiting for is what I heard. And it says looking, have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. And I do believe that this weekend you're going to be on the mission of seeking and finding. Okay. So I am going to be giving a trip, you guys. It's called the Heal Tour. I wrote this card out when I first went on the journey myself. I went on the Hill Tour. The first stop was Nashville. I don't know what, maybe it was June the 1st. I don't remember if it was June the 1st or not. And then I went to Charlotte. I do believe it was June the 1st when I got there. And I went to Charlotte, North Carolina. This all happened last year. And I'm finally in a space where 11:33, where with the last step I had went to Punta Cana. I'm not sure if we have to go back there because I didn't really go there to do much, but I think I had to overcome all of my fears so that I can be able to take you guys on this journey. Nashville, Tennessee, I walked down one block and I went to a park. Excuse me, that was very life changing for me. I wrote Hill Tour dates and I wrote It's a Revolution, and it definitely was a revolution for me. Even the drive from Georgia to Nashville, Tennessee, I cried, poured out my soul, and thanked God for the experience of a lifetime. And I did the whole tour alone. I do want to take at least 10 people with me. And every time I say 10, God says 5. I hear the word 5 so loud in my ears. So I do want to take at least 5 people with me. And I will walk you guys on the same grounds that I walked on. When I was in Nashville, I was one of the only African Americans or black, whatever you want to call yourself, however you label yourself, in the room. And never in a million years would I have done that alone, but by the grace of God, I was able to do it. So Nashville, Tennessee will be June the 1st. I'm actually going to get off of here, and it's 4:48 a.m. and try to include this into my website, which is www.healoud7714.com. And I'm going to include these dates. We're going to be making four payments, right? I don't know what the payments are, but I need to get at least 5 people to pay the $100 and commit, and then I will start putting together the tour for Nashville. But I won't go back to these places because I already experienced them. I will take myself on another journey, which I believe that I need to embark on, so that whoever fulfills this feat will go on this next leg of the journey. I literally am getting down the places I need to go. But New Orleans is not mentioned here, but that will be the last place we go. And New Orleans will be in August. But if you're feeling called to it and you want to go to Nashville, I'm going to post them all. But Nashville is the first one. And I want to have us do 4 installments because that'll probably be easier. I'm hoping that I can add Klarna and Affirm. But if you guys have that app, I'm sure you know how to pay with your credit card. If you guys want to pay where you can pay it all collectively, I need at least a down payment to say I'm going to come. And the down payment is going to be non-refundable because I know once I start booking the hotels where we're going to stay that we have to we have to lock in, and the places that I'm going to book out too. because I already been to these places. Well, the park is free, and then there's a museum, and I'm hearing that we need to go to another place that they don't want me to say until we get. We'll have like maybe I do have a Discord, and in my over on my website there's a place where we can all chat. So because we got to be careful about these energies, entities that's gonna come up between us. Okay. All right, I'm sending you guys a love and light. That's going to try and stop us because this is a journey that I'm sure was put forth by the divine. Okay, so I'm sending you all love and light, and thank you, and I return your energy, and I call back mine. And you guys be blessed is what or stay blessed is what I just heard. I bid you adieu.